They are all right triangles. So, Pythagorean theorem only works on right triangles. Okay, so that is important. Aiden, put that up. You don't need it. Okay, they only work on right triangles. Huh? And maybe instead of coming in and sitting on my couch, and why don't you guys start coming in and getting your stuff ready? So come in and start getting your stuff ready rather than, it's not everybody's waiting on you. I got the thing on, can't nobody hear because dang, pencil sharpener. Hurry up, let's go. Okay, so Pythagorean theorem only works on a right triangle. Here is the formula, and then I'll explain to you how it's got to look. Okay, the formula goes like this. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, the way that it works is, and there are two ways that it can work. Okay, across from the right triangle, okay, across from the right triangle, so wherever it is, even if your picture is like this, okay, and this is your right triangle, across from it, okay, that is always going to be your C, not C squared, the C. Okay, the A and B part, okay, this can either be A and B, or this could be B or A. Okay, that part does not matter, but the C has to be across from the right. Okay, so if we're looking at number one, which one is C? 10. Okay, so what this is going to look like, we can call this C. So this does not matter whether it's A or B. Okay, so this could be A or B. This could be A or B, okay? But the 10 has to be the C. So it's going to look like x squared plus my B squared, which is going to be 8 squared, equals my C squared, which is 10 squared. Okay, and then we just start running through these. What is 8 squared? 64. So I'm going to get x squared plus 64 equals, what is 10 squared? 100. Now, if you don't know, on your calculator, you have a button that looks like, it looks like this. Okay? Or you can use the button that looks like this. Okay, there are two of them. Okay, you would type in 10, and if you use this blank box button, then you have to put the 2 there, or you can type in 10 and then hit this button and it'll give you the square, okay, and you would hit equals. Okay, now from here, okay, you're going to have to subtract 64 from both sides. What is 100 minus 64? This is where you guys got to type today. 36?
36.
36. Okay, now, because on this time you're solving for an A or a B, okay, your last step to get, so you know how like addition and subtraction are opposites, right? Multiplication is an opposite with what?
Division.
Division. A squared, the little baby 2, and a square root are opposites. So we're going to square root both sides. Okay, and so on your calculator, there is a square root button, and you're going to put the 36 underneath. Okay, so it's going to be 6. Okay, and so 6 is our missing side. Okay, 6 is our missing side. Okay, number 3, which one is the C? 12. Try again. Which one is the C?
13.
The X.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, so this is our C. So we're gonna say 12 squared plus 9 squared equals x squared. Okay, well, what is 12 squared? 144. What's 9 squared? 81 equals x squared. Okay, what's 144 plus 81? 225 equals x squared. Okay, and then we're gonna square root both sides. Okay, so you're gonna square root both sides. And really what that does is this cancels this like square root and the 2 out. So you're left with x. What is the square root of 225? 15. Okay, and so that's our missing side. That's my C this time. Okay, look at number 5. What's my C? C is going to be what? No. What's my C? 9.7. It's got to be the one across from the right angle. So this is the right angle, so then it's going to be this one. That's my C. So for the A and B, I'm going to get x squared plus 8.5 squared equals 9.7 squared. Okay, what is 8.5 squared? Use a calculator. 72 point what? 25? Okay. 9.7 squared. 94.9, somebody agree? 09? Somebody agree with that? Okay. A lot of you guys are just assuming someone else is going to type A. B, if you can't do that in your head, neither can I. I don't know what 9.7 times 9.7 is in my head. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, so, okay, now we're going to, again, we're moving stuff away from the x. So we're going to minus 72.25. Minus 72.25. Okay, so I'm going to get x squared equals, what is 94.09 minus 72.25? 21.84, somebody agree? Okay. Then what do we need to do? Square root both sides, go. Okay, and so we're left with x equals, what is the square root of 21.84? 4.67? Somebody agree with that? Okay, 7. Which one is my C? 12.4. 12.4 is the C. Okay, so we're going to say 10 squared plus x squared equals 12.4 squared. Okay, what is 10 squared? 100. Plus x squared, what is 12.4 squared? 153.76. Somebody agree with that? Okay, and then we're going to subtract 100 from both sides. Okay, what is 153.76 minus 100? 53.76. Oh, shoot. 53.76. Okay, and then we're gonna square root both sides. What is 53.76 square rooted? 7.3 what? 3.
No, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2.
Say it again.
7.3.
What does it say, Chase?
7.3, 3, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, so it's gonna be 7.33. Okay, you guys know if they gave you 2 decimals, you should have 2 decimals in your answer. If they gave you 1 decimal, you should have 1. So like, that's just a general rule, because otherwise you're cutting it down. Like, if you started and they gave you 12.7632, then 7632, then you should have 4 in your answer. Does that make sense? Okay, you might have more, but you should never have less. So they started us with 1 decimal, so we can have 2. Okay, but okay, the rest of them look a little bit different, but there's not much difference here. They're just telling you they gave you A and C, so what do you need to find? B, but it's not really gonna matter. You can say B is X. It's still the same thing. So my A is gonna be 3 squared plus, you could say B squared, since you're missing the B, or you could say X squared. It doesn't matter. What do you wanna do, X or B? B, okay, so B squared equals my C, which is 5 squared. Okay, what is 3 squared? 9. So you're gonna get 9 plus B squared. What is 5 squared? 25. Okay, and then what? Subtract 9 from both sides. Okay, so I'm getting B squared equals, what is 25 minus 9? 16. Okay, and then what needs to happen? Square root both sides. And what is the square root of 16? 4. Okay, so we found our B. Okay, look at 11. Which one is missing? The B. Okay, so we're going to say 6 squared plus B squared equals 10 squared. Okay, what's 6 squared? 36 plus B squared equals, what's 10 squared? 100. Okay, and then what? Subtract 36. What is 100 minus 36? 64. And then we're going to square root both sides. And we're going to get 8 for your B. Okay, 13, what's missing? A, so we're gonna have A squared plus my B squared is 8.5 and my C is 13.1. Okay, what is 8.5 squared? 72.25. Somebody agree with that? Feels weird. Is that right? I know you're saying it's right. You're the one that gave it to me. Okay. 13.1 squared. 171.61. Okay. Then we're gonna subtract this from both sides. What is 171.61 minus 72.25?
$99.63,
99.36.
yeah.
And then we're gonna square root both sides. Nine point nine eight. 9.96.
Square. 99. I got 9.96. Oh, you put a 7 instead of a 3.
Okay, 15, what's missing? The a. Okay, so it's gonna be a squared plus my b is 13 squared equals my c, which is 14 squared. Okay, what's 13 squared? 169. 14 squared. 196. Okay, I'm gonna subtract 169 from both sides. Huh?
You get 27.
27? Somebody agree with that? Okay. And then we're gonna square root both sides.
5.19.
5.19.
Yep.
Okay, you guys have 8 to do on your own. Go through and get your 8 done, and then you're done for today.